Hey, I'm in my office. Oh God, I did so much singing with the residents. So much singing with the residents. We had a birthday today, and I'm doing everything possible to keep their vibrations high, singing with them, dancing, trying to keep their vibration high so they stop, you know. Let's wait for a few people to join. I'm on my lunch. Hi guys, hi Gary. Lovely to see you again. Having massive awakenings here, which is just it's such a good place, thank God. I want to introduce a couple of things to you. Gary, you're a vegan anyway. I'm more or less vegan now. I think I had tuna, tiny bit of tuna on Sunday. That was about it. But I'm more or less vegan, not because of animals, but because I feel it. I just know my body just doesn't want meat. And I think, as you know, we're going through a time where we have to honor this. We have to honor this beautiful, whatever this is, bones, cells. We created it. We create everything. And so I tell you, if you're going through any panic or shock or nervousness, take aconite. Aconite back to front. Let me show you. These are the things that I use. Right, for shock. Aconite. Okay, take that every hour, 30c. Get it on Amazon. Homeopathy. That will calm you down. Helps with shock. Helps with nervousness, panic. Anything that, you know. Don't watch the news, as I keep saying. Don't watch the news. The other thing is colloidal silver. The best antibiotic there is. Heals everything. MRSA, anything. And also the myshorona thing. Okay, so you just need to wash it, basically spray that on your hands. And take it orally in your mouth, about 12 drops. Swirl it around. You don't swallow it straight away. Let me tell you how to take colloidal silver. You spray it in your mouth, okay? Spray about 12 sprays, and then you swirl it around in your mouth for about a couple of seconds to get it into because this is the start of your digestive system, your gums and your teeth and all of this. So you have to get it into the membranes, and then you swallow it. Fabulous stuff. And of course, this is to build your immunity. These are, you know, your body, mind and spirit. You build your immunity. Vitamin C and zinc. You need to build your body, your mind and your spirit, okay? Body, mind and spirit. Build your body, your mind and your spirit, okay? So that's what I'm going to talk about in this little session. So I'm going to put it here. Body, mind, spirit. So you need to strengthen everything. Body, mind, spirit, okay? That's what you do. It's a triad. So for the body, well, for everything, for the collective, watch Paul McDonald, I'd say, with his sound. People like Paul McDonald, who does sound. Positivity Center. If you're local to him. That's for the collective of the mind, body and the spirit. Okay? But, you know, there are other things, there's lots of things you can do. So let's look at the body first, okay? Because you've got to walk around this thing on this planet. Hi, Joseph, Chief Joseph. Lovely to see you again. Wow. Hi, Mariam. Hi everyone who's here. Today we're going to talk about the triads. Let's get rid of the comments because I can't see you. The triad is the body, the mind, and the spirit. Okay, we have the body, mind, spirit connection. Okay, no, it's quite dark in here. I don't like having the lights on because they're fluorescent and they make me feel sick. They're too strong for the body at the moment. Anyway, the body, you need to eat healthy foods. Probably, I can't tell you to be vegan because it's taken me a long time to get to that. And you have to be careful. You make sure that you eat loads of the right things. Know that you do your research with that. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to be vegan because it's not right for some people. Eat what you feel your body needs, but don't go to McDonald's. Don't eat fast food. My body is so clever. It tells me what's wrong so quickly. If I have microwave food, I get a tummy upset. So I know I can't have microwave food, okay? So I'm lucky. My body has told me for years what it wants and what it doesn't want. I cannot have microwave food. Why is this so dark? Let me see. Dark? I brighten it. Okay. Right, the body that I have tells me when it knows what it doesn't want. So people ask me, why don't you take medication or drugs? Well, because it makes me sick, okay? So the body has told me I don't want it. It gets sick very quickly. So I have a really good alarm system. And it goes beep, beep, don't want it, Lauren, don't want it, okay? So what I'm saying to you is I'm not going to tell you to be vegan. That's up to you. It's gone dark again. Maybe that'd be better. I'm not going to tell you to be vegan. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But the common sense that is coming through for me and for lots of healers is you don't need mucus in your body. Now, Dr. Sebi healed everything by getting the mucus out of the body, okay? So it makes perfect sense not to have dairy. That's all I'm saying. Perfect sense not to have dairy because you don't want mucus in your body. Okay, so that to me is common sense. This virus thrives on fear and mucus. From what I can find out. The flu, cancer, everything thrives on mucus because mucus creates inflammation, right? So you don't want mucus. So we're talking about the body first. So the body, do you like my nails? I've been having fun here at work. I just decided to colour my nails the colour of the chakras I want at the moment. So I've got, this is kind of violet, like the crown chakra. This is my grounding. That's the grounding. That's the base chakra. That's the heart, of course, love and nature. And that's pink, which is self-love. And black, for me, is the other side, the shadow self that I'm working through, and my little finger. I didn't mean to do that to you guys. Whatever. Sorry. That hand I haven't done yet. I've just done this one so far. Anyway. The body tells me it doesn't like certain foods. It hates drugs. I cannot have paracetamol because I burn so badly. Aren't I lucky? That's fantastic because my body is saying, no, I don't want it, Lauren, so don't give it to it. So I don't take any medication at all. Nothing, nada, nada. And if anyone who knows me knows this. So not for the mind, not for what goes on here, and not for the physical. So if I get a pain, I breathe, I do my whatever. So we're talking about, you cannot have the body without the mind and the spirit. It's all connected. But if we're looking at them as three things at the moment, your body needs the right food. You can heal anything if you have the right nutrition, okay? And you don't take medication that causes you side effects. If you do get side effects, if you have to take medication, then look up how to get rid of your side effects. You need to take care of this temple, because it's what you've got here to be here. Now, we're going through massive shifts, and our bodies need to go into this new vibration. And they cannot function with medication. That's why there's no cure for this My Sharona thing. Not because they want you all to die, but because the universe and love wants you to learn how to heal your bodies. Okay? So the body is the weakest thing that we have. It reacts to the mind. First thing you have is a thought. So the second thing is your mind. Now let me give you an example. If I said to you, put a piece of lemon in your mouth, what happens? You go, ugh, if you don't like lemon. The body goes into fight and flight. But guess what? You got your thought first. The first thing you thought about was that piece of lemon, wasn't it? The piece of lemon. You put it in your mouth and you go, ugh, okay? Now, what if I said to you, I want you to taste some chocolate fudge cake, vegan? You put it in your mouth and you go, I love it. So the body starts to feel good. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Okay, so the body is the last thing in your triad. You cannot have a healthy body if you don't have a healthy mind and you don't meditate and keep your spirits clean too. If you don't expand your consciousness, you cannot get well. It doesn't matter how many drugs you take. It doesn't matter what you do. You go into remission, okay, and you function. That's all doctors can do now. They can put you into remission. They can keep you functioning. If you don't know how to master this, your thoughts, and you don't know how to master if you don't know how to connect to your spirit by meditating, and if you don't look after this, okay, if you get sick and you carry on eating McDonald's and sweets and sugar and low, high, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't do that, you can't get well. So I'm going to tell you why I'm so well. Someone said to me, how do you go to ballet, tap dancing? Women my age are lying in bed in agony. Why am I so well, guys? And not only am I well in body, I'm well in mind too. Yes, I have my episodes and my breakdowns and my obsessions, but I'm still not insane enough to be taken into one of those places and thrown away, because I bring myself back. Okay? Now, as I said, the body reacts to the mind, and of course the spirit is what we are. This is just temporary. This is something we took on to get us through, to teach, to enlighten. So you have to, first of all, you have to do 3 things. Now, you may not be able, sometimes people get a shock. You know, sometimes they told they get cancer and they really want to heal and the cancer's not going away, so they need to look at everything. And then they'll heal, 100%. Once you've got the body, the mind and the spirit in balance, that triad, you have to get well. There's no other way. If you're not meant to be here, then you're not going to be able to bring everything into balance and your soul might want to leave. But if you want to be on this planet, guys, and get through the My Sharona, then you have to heal yourself. I'm sorry, but it's hard to listen to. There are no doctors on this planet. And I know this is hurting a lot of you and you're frightened. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need a doctor. Not for anything. Except when like I said to you, things like bipolar, I'm not taking on the mind, schizophrenia, bipolar. It's not my job. I'm telling you there's an option. Maybe that's a better way to put it. There's an option. You can heal everything. And if you're in pain, it's not because, it's because you haven't found that balance yet between your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay? You can heal everything. Everything, everything. Dr. Sebi healed every condition. He believed it was all to do with mucus. And guess what? This my Sharona Corona thing. It's mucus. Mucus causes the flu. Mucus causes every condition. It's a build-up. So guess why? When I had oxygen therapy last year and took apple cider vinegar, I didn't get one cold. Look at my skin. I haven't got any makeup on. None. Nothing. Nothing. No wrinkles. Everybody knows how old I am. I go dancing, ballet, tap. I'm doing a musical. I'm singing. Why do you think that is? Because I'm clean, detoxified. My body is. My mind is a work in progress. But my mind got to a level where it was strong enough and clean enough to be able to stay well in this thing. I had mentors, and if I hadn't met certain people through my life, one of them was Keith Bascom. When I was 25, I met him. He did vibrational medicine and homeopathy. Taught me so much. I used to ring him up, Keith, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't get rid of this. I can't get rid. And he'd teach me. He taught me. He taught me how to heal colds, how to heal bronchitis. Common sense, guys. Everything. Nature's pharmacy. This my Sharona Corona thing, nature's pharmacy. You cannot heal it in any other way. Now, this is what we're talking about, food, okay? Nutrition and food. Let me touch on another thing. You have to get your vibration in the body high. We're just a vibration, that's all we are. We're an energy. Inside this body, we're an energy and we're vibrating. Cells are vibrating, like bzzz, buzzing around. If you close your eyes and listen, you can hear the body is vibrating. It's an energy. My father couldn't wear a watch because the electricity that he was used to stop his watch. He's a healer. He was a healer. He wasn't using his healing to heal others. If you got a lot of pain in your body, and I know a lot of healers that are not healing, have a lot of pain, it's because you're not healing others. Okay, so you need to learn how to use that vibration to heal others. So all we are cells are vibrating. It's all buzzing around like little smiley faces, hopefully, inside you. Every time I had oxygen, all these little smiley faces would jump up and down and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're giving me pure oxygen. To me, the answer is oxygen. Get the oxygen. Now, if you change, you could fast. It doesn't harm you to fast. You could fast half a day. You don't have to eat late at night. The body will not digest food late at night. Philip Day taught me that. Fruit ferments in the body if you eat it late at night. Don't eat fruit late at night. In the morning, eat fruit. My mum used to say, you can feast like a king at breakfast, eat like a queen at lunch, and like a pauper at dinner. Because you do not digest your food. Common sense, guys. Use this. You went to school, some of you. What happens to the metabolism when you get tired? It slows down. So how can you digest your food as well late at night? You can't. You can't. Okay? Because you'll get sick. You'll feel sick. Common sense. Go back to school. Go back to studying your biology. If you were at school, you learned all this. You learned about the body and how the body works and what we need to do. We had biology lessons, but all I'm saying is I am so grateful for the coronavirus. Is that crazy to say? because I don't have to, even if I got this, so what? I know what to do. Martin, my husband, said the same. We've probably had it. I've probably had cancer a few times, guys. I'm not joking. I've had such awful symptoms. I've probably had cancer a few times, and if that lot had got hold of me, I'd be dead by now. But Philip Day taught me how to stay well. You take apricot kernels, they prevent it. You buy them on Amazon, tiny, they're like little nuts. They're bitter, they taste like shit. Everything that tastes like shit is good for you. It's true. Everything that tastes like shit is good for you, and everything that tastes good, like sugary things, like too much salt, too much sugar, because our taste buds have become so used to this rubbish. From the time you're tiny, oh, the child's crying, we'll give them a sweet. That's bad for you. Everything that tastes too, sweet or too salty, it's going to create havoc. Your body can't breathe. Do you understand? It's all about oxygen. That's it. Oxygen. It's like that song, Life is Like Oxygen. Oxygen, oxygen. How do you say oxygen in Hebrew? Chamsan. Interesting. Chamsan. Like that language of love. Chamsan. Oxygen in English, close. Chamsan. Hebrew is a very enlightened language. It's very open in some ways, and Arabic and things like that. So, the answer is oxygen. You need oxygen. Now, everything that I do, singing, acting, dancing, fasting, not eating that much, drinking water, chamomile tea, taking colloidal silver, taking aconite, liposomol, all the things that I'm telling you about. I can't show you that, it's holding up the phone. Is giving you oxygen. Apple cider vinegar. What Paul McDonald and the Positivity Center are doing is they're helping you using light and sound. They're helping you to get your cells vibrating in a higher vibration. They're giving you oxygen. Okay? That's all it is. Watch him. That the hypergongo, I can't say it, he knows how to say it. The bed, where you lie on the bed and you get the sound and the light. I've used that for my pelvis. The reason I'm telling you this is not because I'm trying to, what's the word? Can't think of it. The reason I'm telling you this is because you need to learn how to heal yourself, and I don't give a shit where you go, as long as you go to people that know how to heal themselves. Okay? I'm not telling you this to say that somebody is better than anyone else. I'm just saying you find your way. You go inside. Okay, so the mind. The mind is fear. So you take care of your fear with your aconite. Aconite. Aconite keeps the fear, false emotions appearing real. And do what you love. Do you know what I figured today? If I have to die, I want to die singing. When I die, I'll be singing. When I die, I will die singing. That's it. Because that's how I started my spiritual awakening, singing. Before I started to realize that it was to do with ego and recognition and all that stuff. So when I die, I want to die singing. I was singing today to the residents, and they were laughing and clapping and enjoying all the musicals. And I was dancing around doing the musicals. And I thought to myself, if I drop dead now, boom, I'm happy. Yeah. What makes you so happy that if you drop dead, you'd be happy? What a silly question. Find it. That's what you're meant to be doing. Singing to me opened that door to learning how to heal the body, mind, body, soul, spirit, how to find that balance. And singing to me, it started off when I was a kid and I realized I was more than a body the first time I sang. My voice went up and up and up. But it taught me I was more than a body. But then the ego came in. I know this is true because it hurts. Someone said that to me today. It's ego. It's true. Because when you go on the stage as a child, it's all ego and recognition and ego and recognition. You can't just sing in the bath. No. Luckily, I'm not a dancer, so I enjoy dancing more than I do singing because there's no competition, there's no recognition. Well, look at me, I'm such a great dancer. So yes, I agree with whoever said to me that when I sing, you can see a lot of it is about ego, and that's why sometimes I'm very tired as well when I sing. Not only that, because you're breathing, and if your body's tired anyway, you're using your breath a lot. But you're opening up the cells, and maybe that's why I'm well, because oxygen comes in when you dance and you sing and you create and you shout and you scream. If you keep it all inside, your body can't breathe. So I'm not here to tell you that I'm better than you. I'm not. I mean, I couldn't have a child. So compared to some women, I'm not. We're all equal. We come with different journeys. I'm not better than anyone else. As I say, some women, I couldn't have a child. So women, in some ways, you're better than me. I'm not better than anyone else. I just have a very strong spirit. I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky to be given a very, very strong spirit that gets me through the shit. And I'm able to tap into it and to understand why I'm here. Every single one of you can achieve anything that I have with the body and the mind, because as you know, I don't take medication. Every single one of you can achieve the same. All you got to do is just follow the steps that I tell you. And yes, if I'm teaching you, you'll have to pay, because it's work. If you want me to teach you, then contact me and I'll tell you why I'm different. What's made me so resilient. I don't meditate every day, but I do have bouts where I lie there and I meditate all day. And I think that's where I get the answers I get. I have a lot of sadness, as you know, and that is my healing. The shadow self, the black. The chakras, my chakras. So there you go. So I've still got a little bit of time before I go back to work. So that's it really. So you need to take care of your mind, body, spirit. So what I do for the body is I'm practically vegan. I don't eat that much. I've cut down. Food used to be my biggest addiction. I had a serious eating disorder as a child. But then I took that and put it into something else. You know, addictions are just the empty void. I'm going to show that in encounters, in the void inside. But you have to get in there and find out why you're so empty. And God knows I have to do that. And I don't feel that at the moment because I'm coming to the realizations of I love humanity more than I love anything. I love it when people come into their power. And I'm grateful to this crisis. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, yes, people are going to die. They're going to die because they're not going to be strong enough to move beyond. And it's sad. And it may be their time. They may have been here 90 years. And we're probably, very sadly, going to lose a lot of my beloved residents. They would die from the flu anyway this year. This is my first year here in the winter. But the reason they're going to die is because they won't take on board the things that they know. And this is so sad, because when they were little, their mums taught them everything. They didn't have what we have. Antibiotics, you know my father? My father got blown up in the war. Well, he got blown off a tree. Not blown up, he'd not be here. They were going to amputate his leg. And they discovered penicillin, or they tried something out on him. An antibiotic or something. It's in his book. It's in his book. And they were able to keep his leg. They were able to keep his leg. But that was because, like, if you break a leg, okay, you need a cast to put on the leg. You can make your own. You can do anything. But at that point, he was in hospital and he had to be taken care of. There was an answer. They always have an answer, but they don't cure you. They cure the symptom. Now, Sharona is a symptom. Do you understand? Cancer, corona, MS, ME, all the millions and millions of conditions, fibromyalgia, everything that we have is a symptom. Corona is a symptom. It's not the cause. It's been created. And I don't care, I'm not going into who created and what. But for me, the spiritual answer here for Corona is to learn to go inside. To tap into what you really are. And you'll get your answers. Corona is a symptom, the same way as cancer. Physician, heal thyself. Jesus said it. You do what I did. You can heal everything. You just have to. There are teachers like me, Paul MacDonald, Mike Felt, Rebecca. There's loads of teachers on there. Ethan Leeds, people that are healing everything. Dr. Sebi, Paul Dispenza, I can't say. Greg Braden, Louise Hay, Brandon Bays. If you don't know these people, get them. Get their books. Even Magda, who lives down the road from you, knows how to heal her body and keep her safe and her children safe. Sonia, people on here, Kefira, they know what to do. Even my husband knows what to do. We're teachers. We've learned through hard knocks. Oh my God. The cancer strain in my family just killed most of them. And then my sister got it. And that was it for me. No, I killed it. I ended it. I ended it. I found Philip Day by pure synchronicity while my sister had cancer. Found Philip Day in Devon in Torquay. He taught me about the apricot kernels. Me and Martin have been taking them now for about, 17 years. Does it look like I've got cyanide poisoning? Of course not. Fear-mongering. They can't patent them. That's what you need. And other people have other things. Cannabis, there's all sorts of stuff that heals cancer. But the most important thing you need to know is these are symptoms. A headache is a symptom of stress or bad posture. I've got a bad neck. Why have I got a bad neck? Because my posture is crap. Posture is crap. That's why I'm going to ballet and Tai Chi, because I do this all the time. My body is not right. I don't stand right. And that's why I get problems. Every pain, every dis-ease. What did Louise say? Dis-ease. It means you're not at ease. If you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're in pain, if you have cancer, if you have MS, ME, fibromyalgia, corona. It means you're in dis-ease. You're not in balance with the universe, and you haven't balanced your mind, body, and your spirit. Do you get it? It's amazing. I'm happy. Today, I got a bit scared because people are walking around with masks and all the old people are getting sick. They might die because their immune system, because they don't have immunity. Do you know what they eat? They never eat salads. They never eat healthy food. They live on, I don't know, none of my business. There's not much I can do except work here as much as I can. You'll never see me wearing a mask. I don't believe it, so why am I going to wear a mask? People are wearing masks around here. But I got caught up a little bit in the fear, so I came and sat in my office and I rang the prayer line. Okay, 01628 628 916. 01628 628 916. Yeah. I went on the prayer line. I said, I'm scared. I'm not scared of corona. Doesn't interest me. I'm scared of, my ego is scared because it's watching, and I'm human still. So I have all this PTSD from the war and death, and you know, I'm scared. I'm human. I don't want them to die. I like them. I have attachments, serious attachments. That's my biggest journey. I'm scared. When you see someone walking around with a mask, God. So I rang the Unity prayer line and I said, look, can you help me? And we prayed. And what I came out, well, I felt total peace. Total peace. And my prayer is, and this is my prayer. I'm not going to sing it because I'm not going to get all dramatic and feed the ego. My prayer is, from the heart, that all us healers, all of us that have learned how to heal ourselves, come together and heal humanity. Teach you that missing thing where people would laugh at me and tell me off when I said that cancer is totally preventable and curable. And they tell you off, oh, I have to go to the doctor and have my chemo. That's up to you. You'll go into remission, you will not heal it. I'm being very tough with you here. I watched my mother die because all they did was put chemo and chemo and chemo in her. Then my sister got sick and she rang me up and we talked. We talked about apricot kernels. We talked about green chlorella. We talked about detoxifying. We talked about getting happy. And she has been cancer-free, thank God, for quite a while now. About 15 years nearly. No, 8 years, something like that. She changed her whole life. She changed her whole life. And that's why she's well. She kicked out anything that wasn't making her happy. That's what you need to do. Make a list of all the things that don't make you happy and kick them out of your life. Slowly, slowly. If you can't do them, I'll help you. Call me a mind, body, spirit coach. I don't know. What am I? Does it matter? Yeah, I'm telling you this because I want to get paid as well. Of course I do. I need to make a living. Or barter. You know me, I'm all about bartering. But I'm coming to the point in my life where I can heal because I'm well, thank God. When I go home, I'll have a massive salad. What will you have? Will you have McDonald's? Sorry, again, I'm not looking down on anyone. I'm not being aloof. I just want you to wake up. Wake up. That's all. Because if you don't, that's all I'm going to say, like my dad would do. If you don't get it, you won't get it. Bye. We are at the precipice, I think the word is, of a massive, massive awakening in human race. You won't need people like me anymore. You won't need people that can heal because you'll do it yourself. You'll do it yourself. We're here to guide you so that you can do it yourself. If you go to see someone, you keep going back all the time. They keep asking you to go back continuously. Then you know that they're after your money. If they teach you to heal yourself, that's what you need to go to. If you find a therapist that brings you back every week because they're saying that they can heal you, no, not in this consciousness. No one is like that. But if they tell you, they teach you what you need to do. I've been seeing someone amazing at the Positivity Center. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And all the work she's given me to do is EFT, okay? Tapping. I will do a session with you on EFT. Tapping everything out of you. Because when you tap, you release the blockages in the body. And the body can breathe. And when the body can breathe, the oxygen is there. And when the oxygen is there, dis-ease cannot come in. Your vibrations are getting... not, what's the word I'm looking for? The pure vibration. Pure. Like Tinkerbells, little Tinkerbells. Like magic dust. Your vibrations are dense at the moment. Okay, let me give you an example. This is dense, okay? There's no pore, there's no holes in it. So how can you be well if you've got no oxygen? How can your body breathe? You can't breathe if you have such a dense energy. If your cells are like this with fear, and that's what they're doing with the corona. There's a few different sides to it. They don't want you to understand that you can heal yourself. They've taken medicine away from you or something, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've taken medicine away from you to help you heal yourself. Because they always shoot themselves in the foot, that lot. They gave us the internet, and the internet has ended wars. So if they thrive on fear, they're basically not getting it, are they? We're learning, we're waking up anyway. If your body is like this, and you can't breathe, your cells are all tiny, getting smaller and shaking inside. Now, what do you think happens? How do you think the body heals itself? Okay? The blood has to flow, doesn't it? To clear. You have a lymphatic system, don't you? If you don't know what the lymphatic system, have a look at it. Your lymphatic system heals your body. If your lymphatic system is low, you cannot heal your body. Now, the only way that the lymphatic system can work is through your circulation. So it pushes the blood around the body, yeah? Now, if you're frightened, what happens? Your body constricts. Not to be too dramatic. What happens when you constrict? Your blood cannot flow. Now, if your blood can't flow, how's your lymph going to get around the body and heal you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now, if you eat a lot of rubbish, it will be stuck in bits of your body, like toxins. Your little cells can't breathe. All these big toxins. Now, let me tell you something. Philip Day proved that they did autopsies on people with cancer in their 90s. They are, people that died, old people, they had cancer in their body and it had never been touched. Tumors, because they protect themselves. The body is amazing. The body is amazing. It's got such an intelligence that comes from us being a consciousness. That's why you can heal it. But if you leave something in there and you don't touch it, it protects it. And that's why when they did autopsies on very old people, that they found cancerous tumors in them, but they never went anywhere with that. They lived to be 95, 100, whatever, with cancer in their bodies. Do you understand what I'm saying here? No one touched it. Now, when you take apricot kernels, We get cancer all the time. It lives in us. If we're talking about cancer, corona, it's with a C as well. Isn't that interesting? Cancer, corona. Have a look at the word. I wonder if the word means something. Vitamin C. Isn't that interesting that we're using vitamin C to heal heart disease? We're using intravenous vitamin C for cancer. I know Dr. Wessler, who healed his cancer, he's a friend of mine. He uses vitamin C. He healed everything. So, also train of thought. Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say here, apricot kernels, one of the examples, are full of oxygen. And they can dismantle the tumor in a healthy way. So when you take them, you have cancer in your body. Get used to it. It's in you, okay? Yeah, you have cancer, you have blood, you have squidgy, horrible things inside you. You have cancer in your body. And when you're very tired, you need to heal. The corona thing is saying to you, you need to rest and you need to heal. The only way you can heal your immune system, one of the biggest ways, is to go to bed and sleep. Sleep. That's why we sleep, because the immune system renews itself. You can create a new body for yourself. I think it used to be every 7 years, and new eyes, everything. I could let go of these glasses. I could let go of these glasses if I did my exercises. And I took Burberry. I don't need the glasses when I'm on the stage. Okay? We all have our little, I don't need glasses. I don't need them. I've just got used to using them as a prop. So what I'm saying to you is the mind, the body, the spirit. Now, in order to get yourself to the level of balance, so you can heal your body, you have to ground yourself, okay? Imagine that you've got roots coming out of your feet, grounding you, keeping you strong. So nothing can move you. Your body has to be grounded, or else it'll float off. Now, if your job is important enough, like I feel mine is now, to help you not be frightened and to help you heal yourself. If I'm making you frightened, then let me know, because that's not my intention. My intention is to wake you up. And I know I can be pretty loud and aggressive and scary, and I'm sorry. But I believe every cell in my body believes that we're going to get through this by healing ourselves, not vaccinations. The answer is we have to heal our bodies. And everything that doesn't learn that, you may still be here, but then something else will come and you won't be able to heal that either. It's a progression. You need to learn how to heal yourselves. So the meditation thing is you have to ground yourself. You ground yourself. Ground yourself. Let's do a little bit of it. So imagine you've got roots coming out of your feet. I feel very grateful at the moment, because when I go high with doing something like this, my intelligence tells me to ground myself again. Ground yourself. Wear hats. They protect your crown chakra. If someone tells you not to, the two biggest mediums in this country tell us to protect our crown chakra, close it down. If you're sensitive, don't walk around with your crown chakra open all the time, because then you're only taking on everybody else's shit. Sorry, but that's how I feel. Okay, so I wear a hat. I protect myself. I feel safer. Why should I take on all the shit that's going on here today? Okay, so you feel the roots coming out of your feet and your toes, getting very deep into the earth. And then we use what we were given. Oxygen, our breathing, the lungs. Okay, so breathe. Try to breathe. You know, when you're having a baby or you're doing yoga, obviously if you're a woman having a baby, you have to breathe from here, don't you? The diaphragm. When you sing, I can teach you, you breathe. You don't breathe from here. That's panic breathing, and that's not going to get into all the cells. You need to expand from your diaphragm. So from here, nothing happens here. Again, I'm very grateful I learned that with my singing. And expand, expand, expand. And let go. Again, breathe in. From here. And let go. You can stay well. You can be well in your mind, in your body, your spirit. Doesn't matter what goes on out there. It'll hurt you. People will hurt you, my darlings. People will hurt you all the time because they're doing their best. We will hurt people and they will hurt us. But it's the only way for you to let go. We get shocked time and time again. Because by being shocked, we can let it go. We can heal. I believe that now. By being abandoned, you learn how to go inside to meditate. Because you have to find your strength inside you. Again, I'm sorry if I frighten you. I have a loud voice. I grew up in the Middle East, shouting and screaming and aggressive. They used to call us the Mad Irish, because Irish and living in Israel, all of it. So what I'm saying to you, if I frighten you because I'm too aggressive, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If you're frightened to be around me, I'm sorry. I love you, and sometimes I think you need tough love, and Lauren comes along and she pushes it and you get something. I think that's what I am. Some kind of catalyst to wake people up. And I have a lot of anger in me about the way my life has gone. I have a lot of anger in me about the way the world is, but I'm coming to the conclusions now that everything happens for a reason, in order for us to progress, to become enlightened and to wake up. Because if we don't wake up, draw your own conclusions. This is the tip of the iceberg. You're going to find stuff out in the next year. You're going to find out that cancer is totally preventable and curable. I lost family. You've lost family. We've all lost family because of a lie. Money. Money. Greed. And whether this C thing is a real virus or not, whether it's just to spread fear so you don't know how to deal with life anymore, so that you will just disintegrate, all of you, and end up being locked up. That's what they'll do because of your fear. I'm telling you here, there's nothing to fear. As I said to you, if I have to die, I want to die singing. But I'm not dying. I'm not going anywhere. Why should I? I have a job to do. A long, long job to do. I'm looking forward to a wonderful life. A wonderful, wonderful life. I'm looking forward to getting younger. I'm looking forward to, I found the fountain of youth. I'm 22. Someone said to me, "How you go ballet and tap dancing at your age?" Yeah, your age. You must be really fit. And I thought, well, yeah, I must be. I've lost a lot of weight since this started. I'm not eating that much. I'm dancing. I'm walking. I'm happy. I'm happy that God, I'm happy that I found this all out 25 years ago. I am so grateful. I just didn't know what to do. I knew how to help me. I knew how to help me. People have tried to push me into taking medication for God knows how long. Every time I have a panic attack or I upset someone, certain people have tried to get me onto medication. People that are not ready to face. And I've said to them, no way, I'm not hurting my body. Why should I hurt my body? This body, not my body. This body. Why should I hurt this beautiful creation that I was given to be here, to be what I'm meant to be? I can't be here without a body. How can I do my job without a body? What's your job? Your job is not just to be a mother or a father. Your job is not just to go and click on a technological computer. What are you going to do when they go? What are you going to do when the computers go? What are you going to do when your children grow up and leave you? Your job is not to fix other people. I'm learning this the hard way. I've known it, but I haven't been able to do it. Your job is not to drive people around. Your job, what is your real job? How do you fit in? Yeah, okay. Let's put it differently. On some level, we're all here to do jobs, to keep the planet running. It's like in the therapeutic community. We all had a job to do. But I'm talking about your spiritual job. What is your spiritual job? So mine is a combination of teaching people how to heal their mind and their body without medication, obviously. Using music, singing, dancing, acting, everything. Is to guide you, I think. I say I think because sometimes I don't know why I'm here. But I think that's what it is. My job is to use all the mediums, and mediums actually, yeah, to also guide you through mediumship, psychic readings, to your job. To your job. So who are you? What are you? Get a pen out, piece of paper. Why are you here? What are the most painful things you've been through in life? That's a good way to start. What are your talents? What makes you happy? What makes you tick? What have you done that is so successful? Then you take that. How can you use that for humanity? To help humanity survive? That's it. That's your job. In a nutshell. Now, when someone says you haven't found your job yet, I don't believe that. Yeah, I do believe, sorry. If it doesn't involve humanity, then yes. If your job is the love for others, then you found your job. You may not have figured out how to earn money from it yet, which is me, but you found your job. That's it. So maybe we'll do another session on what are you here for? What's your job? So all those beautiful souls that have joined today, you mothers, you fathers, you teachers, you drivers, airport workers, singers, dancers, actors, performers, we need you guys at the moment to keep people's morale up. Don't you dare sink into this fear. I'll have you. Encounters will happen on the 29th. I will be there at Amersham Community Centre as long as it's open. Don't you dare use this as an excuse. You're better than that. We're better than that. If you're stuck at home with your kids and they can't go to school, what can you do with your children to make them happy? To teach them how to heal themselves? Teach them The Journey by Brandon Bays. She's got a children's version of it. The Journey by Brandon Bays teaches children how to heal their bodies. I love you guys so much. From the heart. And the ego is big. And I know people run away from me. I have a big ego. I was put on the stage at a very young age. Ooh, I was put on the stage at a very young age. There's a rhyme. I was put on the stage at a very young age. I like that. I was put on the stage at a very young age. Didn't have a chance to develop anything but that ego. So now I'm starting to understand that more and more. The stage gave me the courage to be myself as well. Singing helped me connect inside to that spirit that I am in order to be able to heal. I think one of my jobs is to teach you to get young. I'm 22. How old are you? My job is to teach you to get younger and younger. I feel I'm getting younger every day. Ballet, tap dancing. I've got ballet today. I love it. And I'm committed to it. And there's no competing, so it's good for me. No ego in there. I don't need ego when I'm dancing. It's just fun. So there you go. I'm a big personality. I'm loud. I can be hurtful. I push people, as those in TC know. I pushed and I push and I push and I hurt people. And I get confused. The body takes over. I go out of balance. I cry, I scream. I emote like someone does on the stage, which I should be doing on the stage, and then I wouldn't need to do it in real life. That's what my logo has always been. Do the breakdowns on the stage and not in real life. I am talking about myself, yes. But I'm talking about myself because I'm giving you what keeps me alive. And that's what speakers do. They give you their experience. Without an ego, I couldn't be a teacher. Without an ego, I couldn't go on the stage. I'd be scared to go on the stage. What's your job? So I'm going to do another talk later on this evening, not sure when, about what is your job? Does it involve humanity? Does it involve healing humanity in some way? Does it make you happy? Does it make you jump up? Or we might do a psychic reading. I don't care anymore. Just for fun. We do everything. If you want to pay me, I have all these gifts and talents. I'm using them. You can pay me or we can barter. What's your job? What's your job? What's your job? Why are you here? I better go. I'll go back to work. Love you lots, everyone. Please share this and stay well. Go inside. Nothing to fear. Bye.